You know what's fascinating about the web in 2025? Almost every website you use today is built using something we call a JavaScript framework. When you are scrolling through social media, shopping online, or checking your email, you are actually interacting with these powerful tools. Let me walk you through the most important ones, and I think you'll be amazed at how they shape our everyday online experiences. Let's start with Angular. And there is a good reason why I am mentioning it first. You see, when tech giant Google decided to build their own framework, they created something incredibly powerful. Think about when you're using Gmail, that's Angular in action right there. But here is what makes it really special in 2025. Angular has evolved to become incredibly smart. You know how your phone sometimes predicts what you're going to type next. Well, Angular now does something similar for developers. It actually predicts potential problems before they happen and suggest fixes. That's pretty mind blowing when you think about it. Now, while Angular is impressive, not everyone needs something that complex. That's exactly where Vue comes into the picture. What I love about Vue is how it grows with you. You see, when you are first starting with Vue, it feels like everything just makes sense. But don't let that fool you. Under its simple surface, Vue is incredibly powerful. Let me share something exciting that happened recently. In late 2024, Vue released its version 4 and it's completely changed the game. One of the coolest things they have added is a feature that makes websites feel almost magical in how fast they respond to your clicks. It's so good that even big companies like Nintendo decide to use Vue for their websites. This brings me to Svelte. And trust me, you are going to love this one. You see, most frameworks do a lot of work in your web browsers while you are using the website. But Svelte, it takes a completely different approach. It does all the heavy lifting before the website even reaches your browser. Here is what makes this so brilliant. When you visit a website built with Svelte, it's already optimized and ready to go. It's like the difference between getting a pre-cooked meal versus having to cook everything from scratch. That's why major news websites love it. When breaking news happen, they need their websites to load instantly and Svelte makes that possible. Speaking of speed, I have to tell you about Next.js because it's doing something really clever. You see, traditionally, websites had to choose between being fast on first load or fast when you interact with them. But Next.js said, why not both? And that's exactly what they achieved. The latest version, Next.js 15, takes this even further. Imagine you're shopping online. You need the product images to load quickly, but you also need the add to cart button to respond instantly when you click it. Next.js handles both perfectly. That's why companies like TikTok and Nike use it. They need their website to feel instantaneous no matter what you are doing. Now, here is where things get really interesting. Astro looked at all these other frameworks and thought, why should developers have to choose just one? And you know what? They were onto something. Astro lets developers use whatever tools they are already comfortable with, all in the same project. But here is the really clever part. Astro is smart enough to figure out which parts of your website need to be interactive and which can be simple static pages. It's like having an assistant who automatically optimizes everything for you. This makes websites built with Astro incredibly fast while still having all the features you need. And just when you thought frameworks couldn't get any smarter, along comes Quick. Let me explain why this is special. Instead of loading everything at once, Quick only loads exactly what you need precisely when you need it. think about it like this. When you are reading a book, you don't need all the pages at once. You just need the page you are currently reading. Quick applies the same logic to the websites. That's why it's becoming such a hit with social media platforms. Even on a slow connection, websites built with Quick feel lightning fast because they are only loading the bare minimum necessary. So there you have it. These are the frameworks shaping our web experience in 2025. Each one brings something unique to the table, and that's what makes this field so exciting. Whether it's Angular powerful features, Vue's simplicity, Svelte speed, Next.js flexibility, Astro innovation, or Quick's efficiency, they are all pushing the boundaries of what's possible on the web. If you found this interesting, stick around because we are going to dive even deeper into each framework in our upcoming videos, and trust me, there is so much more to explore.